swear to God, H2O is my mental. Cause my drip and my wave is so special. 5 minutes, now her eyes low. No pain.
What's up, you guys, and welcome back to another freaking video. So today, as you guys can see by the title, this is going to be how to keep things spicy.
Spice it up, keep it hot.
After being married, for one, that's a big one because everybody thinks when you get married, the sex just completely out the window. And then also after you have a baby. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, you guys, so we basically have tips from like a male's point of view and also mine, what I did personally. So I have 3 and he's gonna go through 3. If I can think of like another bonus one, I guess I'll shout it out real quick. But as far as right now, I have 3 major ones that I implemented and it worked for sis because, yeah. So my first one would be, well, I don't have it listed as first, but it's definitely the first. Always make sure that you date your spouse. Always, always, always. It's not just enough to get married and be like, oh, this is my husband, this is my wife, this, that, and the fourth. Like, you gotta keep them interested, like how when they got with you, so that they'll stay with you. You feel me? So
you want to always make sure you set aside time for both of y'all to go out and do something. Go out, get lit, go out, turn up, give yourself, make sure y'all have that bonding time.
And nobody has an excuse because right now we are up here in a state where we are by ourselves and we still manage to find time to
by our lonely
to do and find different things to do, like date wives or whatnot. And we take our son. Introduce Rocchi Games. So that's not even included just doing role play. Like for me, whenever I would get come into some money, I would always go to the store, and Spencer's is my favorite. If y'all know what Spencer's is, make sure y'all go in there, look at their games, because they have a lot of cool raunchy games that will get y'all started, get y'all in the mood and whatnot.
Just before you go into Spencer, just know what you're getting yourself into. I wouldn't go in there and take the grandma or nothing like that.
Yeah, don't. I mean, to make it things like even sexier, because we are talking about keeping things spicy and whatnot, going together. And I mean, each one of y'all could pick out a different game. Y'all could agree on one game.
So y'all can go in there together and even, I don't know, like not blindfolded, but you choose 3 and him choose 3 without each one of y'all knowing, like something like that.
Yeah. So for instance, couldn't find the game, but we do have a game called Dirty Minds. And before y'all get it, like, it's really not what you think. So, but it will like turn you on, like, okay. And it'll also show you that your significant other probably has a really dirty mind. So I know it's a really big game, so we're gonna put it in the description box down below. So whenever y'all like, comment, and share this movie, like you, or not, I mean video. Whenever y'all like, comment, and share this video, make sure y'all go in the description box because the name of the game will be in there.
And hopefully we can try and find the game before the video uploads and give y'all a little run through and let y'all really see what we're talking about.
Yeah, so probably one night we'll do like a vlog or whatever, and we'll give y'all insight into like what we do as far as our game nights, and we'll actually show y'all how we play the game. And but yeah, the name of the game is called Dirty Minds, and it is basically you get a card and it tells you, it gives you like a word, and then it comes with 3 clues, I think. So what the object of the game is to get your partners to guess the word that you're trying to give them clues to. But the twist is that the clues are really raunchy. So of course the first thing that's gonna come out of their mouth is gonna be something nasty, but it's not what you think. It sounds really confusing. So like I said, it will be in the description box below, and if we find the game, we'll probably do like a couple plays to show y'all what we're talking about. But it doesn't necessarily have to be like card games or whatnot, because you can also go in Spencer's. They have like role play games. Like, we aren't really into role play like that. It's not really like our thing, but if y'all into it, then y'all do it. But yeah, like they have role play, different positions and things like that. So yeah, so we have like Dirty Mind, just to recap, and we got
We have a second game. I can't think of what it's called, but we got another one, and we got some sex dice. It's in the bag over there, but can't go wrong with those.
yeah, the sex dice. It's really big. I know that I had some, but we don't really, like I said, we're really about getting to it. So we don't really, I mean, we're still like in the heat of everything, so we really don't need the extra boost. But in the beginning, after we first had our son, we definitely did, because sis, a girl needs what she needs, and you know. My third one is do a little extra during the day so that he'll give you a little bit extra at night. And I'll explain exactly what I mean. So, you know, like, especially if you're in our situation where your man goes out and does most of the hard work during the day, he doesn't want to come home to like a dirty house, this, that, and the fourth. Even though I'm not knocking any women, because sometimes they might come home to not so cute house and all that other stuff, because, you know, we be going through it. But anyways, so like I said, things like that I would do, like when he was in the military, for instance, like sometimes I would just cook him dinner, or I would make him something for lunch. See, that's a little bit that you're doing during the day. So then when he's back at work, he's just thinking like, oh, she made my favorite meal, like I might do blase blase, whatever. So
tear that thing up.
So you do like a little during the day and you get a lot back at night. That's all I'm saying. And it's really simple. Like, you know, wash his clothes or get his clothes out for the next day and iron them. Do something. Like, if you do like one or two things, and then it'll get into his head like, okay, like she doing her thing today, so I'm gonna do something to relax her at night. And I did that like in the beginning when we first had our son, because I was noticing that there was like a decline in, you know, the sexual aspect of things. So I did a couple things, changed up a couple of things, and boom. So yeah, those are my three for right now, but we're gonna turn it over to this one so he can give y'all like 3 of his ideas that he did, because those are the things that I did. So
okay, so I got a few things for you that can keep it a little more spicy. Mine might be a little less censored, but you know, I'm just gonna put y'all on some games. So, I mean, there's plenty of things you can do. I'm kind of gonna piggyback off what she was saying. Yeah, you want to get games and stuff are always fun. It's a nice way to switch it up. You know, like the dice, and just go to Spencer's. They got so many sexual games and things like that.
if you are 18 and under, don't do it, because they will card you and they will not let you back into that little room.
She bad, so that's why she know that. I don't know that. But so yeah, you want to get games that'll always do it. But it doesn't have to be per se like sexual. One of my favorite games is actually Drunk Uno, and it's not even a sexual game. I mean, you know, things might get sexual afterwards, but you know the intention of the game isn't sexual. So I love to play Drunk Uno, because you know where it goes after that. I mean, it's just fun. It gets you lit quick. So yeah, games like that is always a great way to build and keep things spicy, especially when you can bring alcohol into it and you can drink and things like that and have fun. So that's one thing. 2, like I was saying before, it doesn't have to be games. Just put some chocolate on the toe, or put some whipped cream on the nipples. That's all you gotta do. Bringing edibles into it is always a fun it's always a fun way, you know, to spice it up and keep things going. So I say bring food into it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Might get a little sticky, but it's okay. And then yeah, just doing the extra thing for that. Just like she was saying, after working hard, you might not want to come home to certain stuff. And it's like that the other way around too. She don't want to see me looking like I'm 40 or something, with my facial hair all crazy with no haircut. And she likes my stomach, but I don't like it. So, but like keeping yourself together and things like that are easy ways to keep things going. But one of the biggest things that I want to push is just finding something fun for y'all to do as a couple. For always keep things spicy. Something that's relevant to both of y'all is always a good thing. And from the men's point of view, we love to see when the woman is trying. So just effort in general from both sides, would definitely keep things going. And yeah, just switch it up. One night do some games. One night put some syrup on the toad. Another night drunk Uno or just massages, things like that. So there's a few ways you can keep it spicy. Just because you're married and just because you got a kid does not mean that
sex has to die.
Yeah. So.
Because it didn't die. And now, since he was saying something about the toe thing, I have another one. See, I told you I was gonna come off the dome with it. So, my thing would be get interested in some new body parts on your lady, guys. This is for the guys and also for the girls that love women. So, yeah, make sure that you get in tune with all the body parts and choose your favorite and get into it. Because, honey, before it was just like a regular, we was doing what we do. But then one night, he brought out sucking on the toes, honey, and I went blazy. You feel me? So I was just like, well, wait a minute. Wait, hold on. I wasn't ready for it, but I actually enjoy it. He doesn't do it often, but like when he surprises me with it, I'm just like, okay. I'm like, yeah. I was like, he want the neck. So, yeah. Make sure that, try to incorporate some body parts. If you don't like feet, because I know it's a lot of people that don't like feet, but I have pretty feet, which is why he was,
Yeah, because I don't like feet. I'm one of them people.
That's why he was coming to the feet. But, yeah. And also, ladies love massages, so get some hot oil. Like, he would give me massages, but then he started doing it with, like, oil. That made it feel even better. Like, I felt like I was actually in a massage parlor. So I was just like, okay, this is what's up. And also, do it in different places. Don't just leave it to the bedroom. Do it in different places, please.
Just bump it. Do it outside.
Not saying that we have, but I'm just saying, like, do it in different areas. Like, if you can catch a quickie in the JCPenney fitting room, wink, wink, then go on and do that.
If you want to do it in the back of the Uber, go ahead for it. He ain't never gonna see you again. They never gonna meet you again.
And for my peoples with the kids, if your kid is taking a 20-minute nap, learn your baby's sleep schedule. That's gonna be the biggest thing. Now, if you notice your kid takes an hour nap, like I say from 7 to 8, and y'all haven't done it in a while, like switch it up and just get that quickie in. Period. Like, or I know for me, a baby didn't stop nothing. For Father's Day, I went all out. Also, before I get into that, ladies, get into this lingerie, okay? But, before I met him, before I got married, I did not do lingerie because I was just like, for what? But I went to Spencer's. This is the store. Go to Spencer's, period. So I went to Spencer's and I got like this little one-piece lingerie thing. And even though my body isn't where it's supposed to be just yet, I put that on and I put like on a little robe or whatever. And I let him undress me. So that's another thing. If y'all, like I said, if y'all into role play, because we're not really into it, it just happens that way. Halloween night we might be into it, just a tad bit. But yeah, so like get you some lingerie, turn on some music. Take it back to the days where our parents conceived us, how they did it. Go back to that. Just don't have no babies. Unless y'all, if that's what y'all trying for. But yeah, as far as bringing the kids into it and trying to keep things spicy, learn your kids' sleep schedule. Or if y'all one of them people that should just like y'all sex drive is like way up there and y'all have to have it like right then and there, put your baby on, put a TV show on, put them in their room, leave them, and just let them sit there and watch. Get your 15 to 10 minutes in. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, bring in the lingerie. Find yourself a favorite body part. It could be fingers, it could be toes. Like if you like sucking on people's ears, like find your kink and make it work to your advantage. Because I'm saying, like, the things that you do, like small steps like that, will really enhance like y'all sexual drive as a whole. Because like I said in the beginning, when I had my 6-week postpartum, in between that and then him going back to work and trying to be new parents, like our sex life was dead. I'm gonna just be honest. And before that, you couldn't stop us from, I'm trying to be as like family as I can, but I don't think I can really do it for this video.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Yeah, so yeah, those are like some good tips, and I promise you it will work every single time.
Yeah, one more thing that just came to my head. My last tip is go to a strip club with your spouse. It's fun. It's fun. It'll spice things up. It's a good way to bond, believe it or not. Because she's going to have just as much fun as the guy is.
Woo! You know what? We got some time. We could probably do like maybe a 5-minute, give y'all a rundown. So he said that because for the first time since we've been married, he took me to a strip club while we was, on vacation. And I had a freaking ball. You feel me? I had a ball. Like at first I was a little tense, like why am I throwing money at girls' butt cheeks and stuff? I was just like, I feel like this should be for me. Like why are you, it was just a lot of things swirling through my head, like him watching other females, but then like I got into it because we was throwing money at these, I can't cuss on here. We was throwing money at these girls together, so it made it even more fun. And then like at the end of the night, I was so pumped up that bada bing bada boom, things happen, and it was just like a great night. But yeah, the first time we went to a strip club together, it definitely had to be a story time. We would definitely do that one day because that was really cool. But also, if you're in, like I said, some of these tips you may be into, you may not be into. But if you are into it, bring another girl in. That's one way to go about it. You don't have to do it consistently, but I do know a lot of married couples do this. So I know it's not like a surprise to anybody, but like I said, if you're into that type of thing, bring another girl in, or if your husband will let you bring another guy. 9 times out of 10, a lot of dudes go look at this and be like, yeah, no. But y'all gotta make it fair for the ladies. But I'm just joking. But yeah, if y'all, like I said, if y'all are into that, bring somebody else in. Give y'all a little boost. Make sure you put some ground rules down, because you might have to snatch your girl wig because she playing too much. But once you lay the ground rules down, just turn the music on, have a good time, and then I'm pretty sure like you will feel better for it in the morning. Like if y'all do the things that we're saying to do, you will feel a lot better in the long run. Because like I said, being married young, which is a really big thing, like sex does not have to die. It dies because y'all stop trying. So even when we weren't, we were still having the conversations. Like, you could even do that. Like, your man's at work, you sitting at home, like, send a little crazy text that he's not expecting. Be unpredictable sometimes. I'm not really into that because I don't really like, sexting. But, it's a thing that I've seen people do. But, yeah, like, you just send him a little text like, oh, I can't wait to, da-da-da, set the forth. Like, get him excited to come home. Because no man wants to come home to, like, a boring female. And, talk about what your sexual preferences are. Because just because y'all were dating and y'all were having sex and y'all got married, it does not mean that y'all know every little sexual kink that your partner has. So every now and then just sit down and be like, yo, do you like this? Or if y'all see something that another couple is trying, be like, yo, do you like this? Are you into this? Because a lot of things that we said in the video, we seen other people do. I was just like, yo, we should definitely try that. Like the games, I've never been into playing games, but when we went through that situation, I was just like, okay, we need to do something. So, and right now we just do it on the weekends. Like we'll pick a weekend and we'll be like, okay, let's do play these games or whatever. and you know, this, that, and the fourth. So yeah. Alright, you guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope that you got something from it. Make sure that you implement these tools, and maybe you might get the tool. You feel me, sis? But anyway, yeah, this has been the highlight.
The highlight.
Peace out, y'all.
Game.